From trying to purposely lose the tag titles to bailing on a tag team match, these are the 5 times you chose to betray your tag partner. Yes, you had a choice in these, and you still decided to be the traitor, you terrible, awful person. In WWE 2K23's legacy MyRise story, as the women's tag team champions, there will be a moment where you have to decide whether you're going to tag yourself in or let your partner get choked out. Here's what happens if you let her get choked out.
With the tag, she and her partner appear to be a well-oiled machine.
Not so fast, Michael. Shayna immediately has Ava's number.
I can't believe this after the damage Shayna took. It's becoming clear who's pulling the weight on this team.
Anyone can have a bad night, Corey.
Ava's almost within reach. If her partner can tag in, she might be able to turn this match around.
She jumped off the apron.
Moreno's tapping out. This is over. We have new women's tag team champions.
Looks like she wanted to make a clear statement.
At the expense of the tag team championships?
If Ava kept competing like that, losing was inevitable. Better to make a move now.
Speaking of making moves, she just used the title to attack her partner.
Former partner, Saxton. There's no question this partnership is over, though I don't think the new champions appreciate having their victory moment co-opted for this personal issue.
You gotta wonder why the former champ didn't help her partner. They could have talked through their issues and might have kept the championships.
We'll never know, Saxton. Choices were made here tonight.
And after this, you'll be seeing cutting a heel promo on the next episode of SmackDown.
My road to WWE hasn't been like most. Ever since my debut, I've had advantages simply because of my family. I know that. And you, the WWE Universe, has accepted me sometimes because of that, and sometimes in spite of that. Then there's Ava Moreno. From the very beginning, Ava has put me down for who I am, even as she used it for her own benefit. Ava, I pulled you up with me onto Main Event. You even had the gall to make me work for it, even though it was my name getting us a match. You took advantage of me, Ava. Our whole partnership, which you weaseled into, might I add, was never about being a real team. It was always about you using me. I realized that at day one, when you were reaching out of the ring trying to use me again. And so I made a decision. I'm not apologizing for who I am anymore. I've already dropped the dead weight.
Choosing to turn on a tag team partner during a match is not new to WWE 2K23, as you'll see in this next moment from WWE 2K16. Whilst teaming with Roman Reigns to take on the Authority's Kane and Big Show, you can decide to not tag Roman, side with the Authority, and purposely lose to them.
Spear! Oh man, if he can make this tag, it might be the end of Big Show and Kane. This is despicable. He had Roman Reigns fooled the whole time. Haha, the Authority just pulled one over on Roman Reigns. They always have a plan, and tonight it worked out beautifully.
At least in those moments you did turn up for the match, I guess. Unlike this moment in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, where you decided to just not show up at all. There's at least a good reason for this, however. Your partner is the obnoxious Chris Masters, who has done nothing but talk about himself and do as little as possible to make the team work. So after this moment backstage, you decide enough is enough and leave him to do it himself.
Guy, would you? Hey, calm down. You've got to get your head in the game. We've got a non-title match against Kane and Snitsky tonight. If we win, we go on to Unforgiven this Sunday to face them for the tag team titles. Now I know I've carried you this far, but Snitsky and Kane are two of the biggest, toughest guys on the Raw roster. So I'm gonna need you to pull your weight tonight, okay? Come on, girls. It's showtime.
Surprisingly, Chris Masters manages to get the shock win alone, meaning your betrayal never really even did much at all.
I think he left the masterpiece high and dry. What a coward!
Masters wants no part of this. He's running like his life depends on it, and it probably does.
Oh no, they've got him cornered. I can't watch.
Did you see that? I think Kane and Snitsky inadvertently knocked each other out. Look at this. Masters could get the count out here.
He did it! He did it, JR! The masterpiece just beat the tag team champions by himself!
I don't believe it. Chris Masters may be the luckiest son of a gun I've ever seen.
The same can't be said about the next betrayal on this list, with this one leading to a WrestleMania main event showdown between two friends. In the second half of Christian's SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 story, it will be all about the Money in the Bank briefcase. Who will he cash in on? Will it be Raw's Shawn Michaels, or will he betray Edge, who he recently reunited with? Well, if you decided to choose Edge, you'd have seen this.
You figure it out? Just use the Money in the Bank app on your phone, and we'll work it out. Holla at you later.
Hey, Edge.
Dude, remember these? We were completely styling back in the day. I was thinking we could...
I'm cashing in my Money in the Bank title shot tonight. Against you. I hope you understand.
And after winning the title, you'd have got a well-deserved chair in the back, seeing as you put a knife in Edge's.
Benjamin's writing is incredible. We're taking nothing away from our truth. Christian has a much bigger test on Sunday.
You put a knife in my back. I thought it'd only be fitting that you get a chair to yours. Get used to the feeling of cold steel on your skin, because it's gonna be a tables, ladders, and chairs match at WrestleMania.
That was a pretty selfish decision. Shame on you. And this next moment might be even worse. In WWE 2K20, you'll win the women's tag titles with Mickie James, and eventually you'll get bored of being the tag champion, and you'll want to challenge Mickie for a SmackDown women's title. The only problem is, the next time Mickie loses, she'll have to retire. So backstage, you'll see this scene of your character, Red, thinking of what to do.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
You can either just straight up ask Mickie for a match, or be sneaky about it and lose on purpose. So not only does she lose the tag titles, Mickie will have to retire so she's free to go for the title. If you choose to go down the betrayal route, you'll see that Mickie heard everything you said about your plan and ruins it for you by not tagging you in and winning the match herself. After the match ends, she gives you the match, but the tag team is over.
You don't deserve to hold this tag title because you are not a partner. A partner wouldn't conspire to turn her back on a teammate, to intentionally lose these titles and end her supposed friend's career. That's right, I heard everything you said. So we are finished as a team, and I'll keep defending these tag titles all by myself if I have to. But as for my SmackDown Live Women's Championship, if you want it so bad so you can cross it off your precious list, then fine, I'll fight you. But since I'm risking my career, you're going to have to put something important of yours on the line too, something that means just as much as my career. What do you got? Oh, I know. How about that precious sacred list of yours? If I win, I get to destroy it. And then maybe you'll start thinking a little more clearly. So tell me, how bad do you want my title?
I'll do it.
And that was 5 times you choose to betray your tag team partner in WWE games. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.